social butterflies.
Yes.
Guess who's on the line?
Donna Demaio. How are you, Donna?
Good evening, gentlemen. How are you? Isn't it interesting that you've just been talking about Suzanne Carbone being at the MasterChef launch, and here I am crossing to you live from the MasterChef launch.
Oh, no.
Small world.
Yes.
Oh, and now, isn't this marvellous, Donna, this electronic age we live in? I thought that was last night or something, but that was actually tonight.
No, as we speak, people are spilling out of the actual MasterChef set here at the showground.
Yeah.
And look, it's been 2 hours of, let's face it, pigging out on the most delicious food. I've tried everything 4 times over, and I can assure you that Gary, me, and team has done a brilliant job in serving the most delectable morsels to celebrate the fact that the show is going to be on the telly real soon. And I actually have with me one of those discerning foodies and judges, Matt Preston. I'd love to have a chat with you about the fact that, MasterChef is back, and they've got a few exciting developments to share with you. So here's Matt Preston for you now, boys.
Hello, Matt Preston. How are you?
Gentlemen, I'm extremely well, thank you very much. I sadly haven't eaten quite as much as Donna Demaio, and I feel a bit guilty about that now. I'm going to have to do some serious catching up in the last half hour of the party, but no, it's great. It's fantastic to be launching in Melbourne.
You'll have to get in quick, Matt, because Donna shoves whatever's left over into her handbag and brings it back to work for us.
She's got a very big handbag. I think I can see one of Gary's beef and Shiraz pies from the Barossa just poking out of the top.
Now, Matt, all the usual suspects this particular series is you and George and Gary, and that's it, isn't it? Just the three of you?
Yeah. It's the three boys back together, which is a joy. And I think the combination of the three of us back together and filming in our hometown, it's made for a really joyous experience and a lot looser show. We're very relaxed being back in Melbourne, and it allows us to pull in the great Melbourne chef talent we got, and also take our contestants out into the regions and show them the best produce that Victoria's got to offer.
How do you keep the show fresh? Because this will be season
Glad wrap
6.
Season 5. Yeah. But, I think we've always taken that. Even that very first season, we looked at it and we reinvented stuff. So for example, I think we never felt the immunity challenge work. So that's gone this year. We've axed that. We're theming every week. So we start off with boys and girls, boys versus girls. Then we move into a kids week, an Italian week. So an Italian week with Antonio Coluccio coming out as a guest judge. So that gives you something to hang on to. And also, I think taking the food back to the sort of food you want to cook at home for your family.
Yeah.
And I think that's one of the great things we have to celebrate in Australia is some amazing home cooking.
And Matt, can you believe the kerfuffle that's going on about boys versus girls? I mean, please.
Yeah, look, they always say the most important thing is to be talked about.
Yeah.
Whether you agree or disagree with what they're saying, it's fantastic that people are having that debate. And, you do have to ask the question, how come most of the people that I cook from, the restaurants I cook from, Margaret Fulton, Donna Hay, Jill Duplay, they're all women, yet most of the top chefs in the world are men. So there's definitely an interesting debate to be had about how come what we cook at home is very different to what we cook outside.
Now, are you writing for anyone at the moment, Matt? You've got a history of writing fabulous.
I've got a column in the very fine Herald Sun every Tuesday where I do recipes, and that's another big change this year. As we've taken Masterclass, which used to be on a Friday, we're shaking it up. We're putting it on a Thursday, and it's really a kind of look behind the scenes at the food that's cooked on the show. It's a really good, simple recipes that people will be able to cook at home. So, and I actually get to cook. The boys have finally allowed me to cook, which is a worry for them, I think, and a worry for me as well.
I was a bit worried. I thought, how come he never cooks? How come he never puts an apron on? And I'm interested too, Matt, that you said your hometown. I didn't realise you lived in Melbourne. Yeah.
I arrived on Derby Day 1993.
Right.
So I now feel that that kind of normally what about the last Saturday in October is a large party for me and no one else. Forget the horses.
Matt, I've always been jealous of movie reviewers because I figure they get to go and see movies and not have to pay. I'd also be incredibly jealous of yourself because I imagine you get invited to a lot of restaurants just to be seen and to sample food.
Yeah, we do, but it's one of the tedious things about being a food reviewer. You never book under your own name. You have to pay for everything because there's this whole thing about being, how should we say, a certain amount of probity that comes with being a journalist. So yeah, that's quite frustrating. But also again, it's good. These people have worked hard, and it's good that you pay and you then assess the restaurant as any other paying customer would, and that's a much better way of doing it.
Well, Matt, all I can say is I hope you go well, and thanks very much for knocking Hey Hey It's Saturday off the map a couple of years ago. I don't know what Channel 9 were thinking, putting us up against the juggernaut that was MasterChef.
Oh, we all have our place in the sun, and we're happy to enjoy ours. However long those rays are going to kiss us.
All the best, mate. Okay, and good luck with MasterChef. And when does it start? What time and when?
Starts on Sunday, 7:30, Blackman.
Okay, all the best. Good on you, mate.
Thank you so much. Lovely talking to you guys. Bye.
That's Matt Preston.